Welcome to New Zealand. Thanks for joining me. My name is Paul Smith. This is the photography channel, and I'm back in the shed. I've done the shed up a bit. I've got a black backdrop now, so it looks a bit fancier. But we're still in the shed today, so we return to the shed. Today, what I want to do is follow up on my series of making a print, which is something I started nearly 2 years ago. I did one episode, and the plan was to do a couple more, but because of we won't go there, but it never happened. So today, this is episode 2 of making a print, or the making of a print. A couple of weeks ago, I actually finally got time to sit down and get some prints together for the website. And while I was doing that, I thought to myself, I should revisit this idea of telling the story behind some of these prints, the backstory behind the making of these photographs that have ended up being prints. So hence today's episode, the making of a print, part 2. Following print is titled Lollipops from La La Land, and this is an image that I took while I was filming one of my very early vlogs, I think second or third episode of my vlog, back in the days when I was still feeling my way, I guess, with YouTube. I love big, ugly structures like dams and buildings and stuff like that, and I thought it'd be a good idea to go out and film a video of the Mangatangi Dam. So I headed out there, and it was just an atrocious day. It was one of those days where it was just so windy and wild winds, and just a terrible day. So I was trying to film this vlog at Mangatangi Dam, and kind of ended up being a bit of a disaster, really. I ended up not getting very many good pictures. So anyway, about halfway through filming, I decided that it was probably time to call it quits at the location I was at, and I was thinking where could I head to continue the vlog, or maybe get some better pictures, because I just wasn't feeling it at this location. So I decided to head to Kaiawa, and I think the original plan was to go to the there's an old shipwreck there in Kaiawa, and I actually ended up filming a vlog there, but I thought I'll head into Kaiawa and maybe check out the shipwreck. And so I headed down to Kaiawa, and on the way to the shipwreck, I was going through Kaiawa village, a small little village there. As I was going through the village there, there's a little marina, and something caught my eye. It was where the channel goes out to the Firth of Thames, which is like a small harbour. There's all these channel markers, and I'd never seen anything like it before, and they were just like lollipops sticking out of the water, indicating the channel. And I thought, this looks like a good picture. So I got there and proceeded to get out, get my gear ready, and take a look at the scene, and got more and more excited. And I think as I was actually getting set up and doing the vlog, I remember saying, this is my kind of picture. I think I'm kind of excited because I think I've got a reasonably interesting picture here. If I can survive being attacked by seagulls, because they for some reason don't like me being here, so hopefully I'll survive. But anyway, I think there's an interesting scene here. There's a channel which is obviously the entry to there's like a little, I don't know if I call it a marina, but there's like a little kind of it's a little basic marina down here. Channel markers, which look kind of interesting, so I'm going to try and get some shots of these, and I think it might make for an interesting picture. It's quite moody down here, actually. There was just a surreal feel to it, and I knew there was a good picture here, so I got very excited and proceeded to snap away. I think I've been doing some long exposures up at the dam, and because it was so windy and the water was so rough and wishy-washy, I decided to put the filter on the camera and do a long exposure of the scene. Definitely a good photo here, and I've got to get it, but it's just getting the setup right. I'm going to try these long exposures first. I'm doing a lot of long exposures lately, but I'm going to try a long exposure, worth it, and then if I don't have any luck there, I'm going to probably just try and get in there. But this is kind of epic. This is kind of an epic. This is my kind of shot. My kind of shot. If I can keep the bloody camera still though. That much wind at the moment. The camera. Oh yes, that looks good. This is looking good. This is looking good. And managed to get a handful of good pictures actually, and I think one of those pictures actually ended up in my previous book, which is Scenes from the Black Sand. But I've always liked the pictures I got there. Like I say, a very surreal feel to them, and just these what look like lollipops sticking out of the water. And I don't know, just something about the composition of the image, the way the channel markers are positioned, the way they're leaning, the black rubber tyres, just made for a really cool picture. And on top of that, just the wishy-washy water, which I got reasonably smooth with a long exposure. I love the colours. I like the colours of this. Again, reds and greens. I think of the lollipops. I'm going to call them lollipops because that's what they look like to me. But yeah, cool colours. I like the colours of the picture, the image. Even to this day when I'm looking at it, it still gives me a good feeling and just a surreal type of image. Hope you think the same too. I'd be interested in your comments on this picture because I think I posted the pictures on my original video on the channel, which I think to this day is still one of the lowest viewed videos on my channel. It may even not be on my channel anymore. I think it is, but if it is, I'll put a link below for that. But be interested on your thoughts on the image and what you think of it. That's the short story behind this print. Like I said before, it's always cool to give a backstory behind these things and tell a story behind the way these photographs came together. I think it adds a bit more depth, and it reminds me how much I enjoyed taking the picture and actually making these prints. Because like I said before, it's so important to make prints of your work and gain a full appreciation of what you've done with your photography. This image is available on the website if you want to go and check that out. I'll put a link up here for that. Also put a link below that'll take you to my print shop on the website, but available as a limited edition print. I finally got my act together and got a collection of prints available now on the website. So if you're interested in any of those, go and check them out. There's a good selection of digital and analog photos there in the print shop, and over time I will be expanding the selection there, so go and check it out. If there's any particular image that you'd like to see made available, please let me know, and I will take your suggestions under consideration and maybe put them up and make them available as well. That's all for this episode. Before I go, just one quick thing. Thanks for all the really, really kind, supportive words that you guys have been sending my way in the last couple of weeks since I did my video Views from the Shed. There's been so much support and queries about my book, and it's really motivated me to get things going again and to get the book underway. I said in that video that I was planning to put a book out by the end of the year, Incidents of Isolation. I've kind of fast-tracked that now, and through all of the support and inspiration you guys have given me, I guess it's made me get my butt into gear and to get that off to print. So furiously working at the moment to get that ready for print. Hoping to have something available in the near future. I'm not going to make too many promises, but needless to say, things are going really well with that, and I'm hoping to have something to present to you guys very soon. That's it for this episode. I have to go. Please take care. I'll see you again soon. Haere rā from New Zealand. Goodbye.